Ladies and gentlemen, we are in this game of life. There is no guarantee that I, you, or anyone on this planet will see the end of this day. There is no guarantee that we will see tomorrow, that we will see next week, that we will see next month, next quarter, next year. Each and every day has that hidden surprise for us. We don't know what to expect. We can have plans, but plans rarely go to plan. So in this game of life, we have to really come to terms with something that many popular books have written about for thousands of years, which is being comfortable in the present moment. Taking your mind, taking your focus off of the past, taking your mind, taking your focus off of the future, and circling it right back to the moment of power, which is here and now. Which means removing any of that baggage, any of that garbage, any of that nonsense, any of that judgment, any of that misinterpretation, any of the stuff that's holding you from the past. Take that backpack off and drop that and stand tall and feel how much better and lighter and more nimble you feel when you release the past. You release the crap. You released so-and-so did this to me, or that circumstance happened and that put me off and blah, blah, blah. You remove all that junk and you get rid of all that story and you leave it in the past, and you feel like you dropped a 200-pound backpack and now you're walking much faster. You're getting more clarity. You have more energy because you're able to be here in this forward moment of which is the present. The present is where all the power is. I'm sure you've heard many, many books that have talked about that, but it sounds simpler than it actually is. Many people take years, some decades, to be able to be here in the present moment. And what does that mean? That means you aren't worried about what you're going to say, what you're going to do, what's the next step, or what's up around the corner. You don't give a crap what's around the corner. You give a crap about what is the next step that you're going to take right here, right now, to be in the present. And this, I have many, many stories about this, but, there's a lot of people that know I speak from stage. What a lot of people don't know is when I speak from stage, people are like, hey, I'm excited to hear what you're going to talk about today. And I say, yeah, me too, because I don't really know. I know why I'm there. I know why the people are there, what they're there to listen for, and what they're there to learn. And I go around and ask questions to get an idea of what's the conversation going on in their heads. Why did they choose to invest their time, their money, and their presence in being there? What is their desired outcome in being there? And how can I share some stories? How can I share some insights that I feel can connect the dots in their minds to get them to that desired outcome? So right here, right now, I have no agenda other than getting on here and sharing information which I feel can be helpful to you in understanding what it takes to play this game of life, what it takes to win at this game of life, and what is winning. Let's circle back to what is winning. A lot of people put the eye on the prize of the big bank account. Well, guess what? Yeah, with money, you can have choices. With money, it gives you more ability to do different things. However, money isn't the end-all, be-all. You have to have, I have the triangle. So this is half the triangle, picture the other half. The base of that is your health. The other side is relationships, and the other side is finances. You need all three, because a big bank account without health sucks. A great relationship and big bank account without health sucks. A great health and great relationship without money sucks. Money and health without a great relationships suck. 2 out of 3 is not a win. You need all 3 of those. You need to take the proper steps each day and each week in the present moment to ask yourself, all right, if I'm in this game of life, A, do you play games pissed off, or do you play them to be happy? You got to enjoy the journey, ladies and gentlemen. If it's a freaking game, make it such. This is a puzzle. Guess what? We're in the ultimate puzzle right now. You ever remember the puzzles when you're little? You got the big puzzle pieces, and you may have seen your kids do this, and they struggle to put the big puzzle pieces together the first time, but then the second time they do it a little more quickly, third time, but after the 100th time they can do it almost without even looking at it. Well, guess what? As we grow, as we progress in this journey, in this game of life, we get different puzzles. This puzzle that we're all in is a puzzle none of us have been in. It's a puzzle that none of us have solved. And that's an exciting place to be, ladies and gentlemen, because the bigger the problems, the bigger the people that are able to solve those problems, the bigger rewards that are waiting for them. So we're in this new game of this new puzzle that nobody solved, and we can look at it in fear. We could choose to look at it in a fearful manner, Or we can choose to look at it in a challenging manner, in a way, wow, this is a cool, a mathematical equation. I want to be the one that cracks this. I want to be the one that solves this. So I would encourage you to look at this as a game of life that you want to have fun at. You want to make the most of it. You want to make today great, which you may have heard me say before. Now, circling back to United States Marine Corps, 27 years ago and a couple days ago, I just graduated out of boot camp in the United States Marine Corps. 3 months of living hell for most, I figured out the game. I realized no matter how good I did something, no matter how fast I did something, I was still a piece of crap and worthless. And once I was able to understand that and grasp that mentally, I realized, all right, so they're going to tell me to do something. I got to do it as fast as I can, as best as I can, and detach from getting any praise. I'm not going to get any praise. I'm still going to get beat down doing it the best, the fastest. It's not going to work. So you have to mentally grasp your mind around the rules of that particular scenario. And then once you do that, you can make a game out of it. I made a game out of boot camp. And I did what was mine to do and came up with the rules that led me to be successful, that led me to be the guide for my platoon, and then led me to be chosen as the honor man for my platoon. And by the way, as the guide, I led my platoon to winning all that could be possibly won in boot camp. We won the drill, we won the rifle range score, we won the physical fitness test score, and we also won the knowledge, the testing scores. We won all that could be won from bringing everyone together. And what I'm doing here is sharing with you how to win this game of life. Treat it like a game that you're gonna have fun with. And guess what? Here's the rub. None of us make it out of here alive anyhow, right? So when you get to that last breath, when you get to that last moment, do you want to have regrets? Like, why the hell did I play this like a freaking wimp? Why did I suppress my dreams? Why did I not go for my dreams? Or do you want to give everyone a high five? Like, we freaking went for it, didn't we? We had a good time in this game of life, baby. Who had a good time? Boom, high fives, right? So that's up to you to determine if you want to have regrets or if you want to have the feeling of high-fiving people at the end of your days in this game. I would recommend the latter, high-fiving and adventures and joy and passion that included each and every day of being in the present moment. And that circles it all back to here and now. I don't give a crap about what you were doing a month ago. I don't give a crap about any of your highlight reels, any of your successes, failures, or whatever. It means nothing other than the fact that it's given you your unique personality, experience, and perspective. And with your unique personality, experience, and perspective, that brings you to this here and now moment of, okay, with my unique personality, experience, and perspective, how can I contribute value to a target audience? Whether that's creating a product, creating a service, creating something of value for a specific target audience with my unique abilities, with my unique personality, experience, and perspective, knowing what I know, how can I contribute value in a way that people would not only would get their attention, it would gain their interest, get them desirous to want more, but they take action and engage with me on a level to make a transaction. Hey, yes, Tom, I want that. Here is my credit card. Please let me have access to that. For you, what is that? And for some people, that's creating something, a product. That's creating some type of service. For others, it's being a consultant. It's being a guide. It's being someone who can be that confidant, someone who can be that strategic outsider to point people in that proper direction. It's up to you to determine what is your unique ability that is able to provide value in this here and now moment with your unique personality, experience, and perspective. And then have fun. Like just do what you feel is on your heart to do, and one step at a time, the path is going to unfold in front of you. Doesn't make sense maybe in that moment, but you know what? I felt like just going live and just sharing something. And in sharing that something, someone's going to say, hey, I like the way that person thinks. I like the way they expressed it. What else they got available? Let me go plug in and see what else they got available. So anyhow, let's take a look here. We got Jack Bastide. What's up? Terry Drencon. What's up, Marine? Good to see you here. Eric Nassan. Matt Loy. What's up, brother? Long time no see, man. Hope all is well. Douglas Tatlow. What's up, Douglas? Justin Francisco. What's up, Justin? Hope all is well with each of you. Just remember, this life is a game. Rarely do we play games in a pissed off manner and want to flip the table, and that's not what the end goal is here, baby. We want to win, but we want to have fun in the process. So with, maybe your life situation, as many, mine included, the table got flipped over. Okay, great. Hey, that is what it is. It can't change a daggone thing about what happened, but what can change is, okay, knowing what I now know, what's the next step? Knowing what I know now, knowing what I now know, what are some things I can put into action to get me from where I am to where I want to go? So gain clarity on where you are exactly, where you're wanting to go, and be willing to step up and out of your comfort zone into uncertainty, taking those steps, leading you toward that desired outcome. Get clear on what that desired outcome is for you. And I would encourage you to look in a manner of not just the monetary aspect, but look at the health, the relationships, and the financial aspect, the holistic approach. Because I've had too many friends have 2 out of 3. And 2 out of 3 sucks. You need all 3: health, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health, relationships, your personal, your professional, and your social relationships. And not everybody, but for the key people who are your people in those areas. And your financial situation. What are you doing to progress your today money? So every 30 days, the bills come. What are you doing to create money now in this 30-day cycle? Your tomorrow money projects, the bigger projects that take more than 30 days, and your contribution. Nothing brings me more joy and many people more joy than to contribute and give value of your time, your energy, your resources to the causes that you feel are worthwhile. So this is something to ponder, something to consider. Have fun at this game of life. Go to adversitycode.com. I'm giving away that course, normally $149. You can get it for free. Use the coupon code Corona. So go to adversitycode.com and you're going to learn how to crack that adversity code and achieve success, happiness, joy, adventure, passion in adverse, challenging times. You can win regardless of the circumstances. All right, I believe in you. I'm looking forward to seeing you inside Adversity Code. Go to adversitycode.com. Get it for free with the coupon code of Corona. Chat with you soon. Make today great.